Hi there everyone, this is Sally from the Dynamic Bodywork Academy, and I thought I would do a little Periscope session this evening because I had a few things on my mind that I wanted to chat with you guys about and get some opinions, some feedback, and see exactly what you thought was going on in the massage world at the moment. If you're following any of the bigger names in the massage industry or even in the bodywork industry at all, you may know who Leon Chateau is. He's a published author, he is a well-known osteopath and works a lot in the manual therapy world. And he recently wrote an article entitled "What's in a Name?" And a discussion came from a lot of disagreements in the massage industry at the moment over particular types of therapies. As his main example was in relation to treatments that fell under myofascial release. But I've noticed that the same problem occurs also with things like trigger point therapies, lymphatic drainage, you name it. If you know of a popular treatment type that is used in the massage world, then there will be one that somebody dislikes or disagrees with. And many people will jump on the bandwagon saying that it's the best therapy that they've ever used, or some people will disagree and say that it doesn't do anything. Science doesn't prove that it does anything. But what I've discovered over the years in my practice is that not every therapy type or modality works for every client. Not every therapist is comfortable enough to use every treatment type or every modality, and that's okay. There was a recent study that said about 90% of the effect that we have on our clients as massage therapists is the placebo effect. Now, you may have a strong kind of gut reaction to that information. You may disagree with it completely, and that's okay. But I say, what's wrong with that? If the clients have come to us to receive a treatment because they want to feel better, if they've left the clinic feeling better, regardless of whether or not it's through a particular technique we've used or a particular effect that we've tried to encourage in the client during their session, who cares? You've achieved what they wanted to get from your treatment session. They've left your clinic feeling better, and that's okay. It doesn't matter if we haven't had some type of physiological impact, some great groundbreaking change in their life, but we've let them leave the clinic feeling better, and that should be our goal. We want to provide the client with whatever it is that they're looking for in their treatment. Now, for some therapists, if they find that using myofascial techniques that they've learned through the years has allowed them to work with their clients and have their clients leave feeling better, feeling that they've achieved something from their treatment, then who's to say that they're wrong in doing that those therapists are wrong for using those treatments? If a client responds well to receiving trigger point therapy and a therapist integrates that into their practices, who says they're wrong for doing that? They're providing a service that their client is looking for, and the client is receiving the benefits, or they're receiving what they expect from their treatment. There's nothing wrong with that. Massage therapy techniques and modalities are like fashion. They're cyclical. So they're going to come in and out of fashion. They're just going to change names. That's all that's going to happen. In 5 years' time, I'm sure someone's going to release a education program teaching massage therapists this great new groundbreaking technique that, when you break it all down, is similar theory to trigger point therapies. And everybody who is really into their continuing education is going to take these classes. Some will use it and use it under that name. Some will say, oh well, this is basically the same thing that I learned a few years ago under a different name. But that's okay. It could be introducing new therapists to techniques they've never tried before just because it's a change in name. There's nothing wrong with that. We each take what we can from the classes that we attend. We use what we feel is appropriate for our clients, and who cares what we call it? At the end of the day, our clients are looking to feel better. They're looking to achieve something from our treatments, and that's all we're there to do. Who cares what it's called? So just like with the modalities that you practice, the classes that you take, or the people that you network with in the massage community, we don't all have to be the same. We don't all have to practice the same thing, as long as we're giving everything that we can to our clients so that they receive the results that they're looking for, then that's all we can be asked to do. That's it. And if we've done that, we've done our job. So hopefully you'll agree with me. You don't have to though, that's fine. If you disagree with me, I'd love to hear back from you. You can tweet me at dynamicbw. You can join us over on Facebook. It's facebook.com/dynamicbodywork. Or why don't you drop me an email, info@dynamicbodywork.co.uk. Either way, let's chat about this. Maybe you agree with some of the points and not all of them. Maybe you want to talk a little bit more about the placebo effect idea and whether or not you agree with that or not. Either way, let's start a conversation. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. Bye.